Again, we have a type of question or IQ questions that usually comes a lot or frequently appear on the exam. This exam is based on logic. What is requested here is actually to find the number corresponding to a word. So we have words and their equivalent numbers. And based on this, we can see for each letter, there is one corresponding number. But which letter is corresponding to which number? And based on finding the correct sequence, we need to find what is equivalent to 0. Let's put the numbers on a sequence. If we look at these numbers, they start from 1, they go up to 7. So from 1 to 7. Let's check the first two words. We have meve and mete. If we look, we have me, and we can check from the first on top, first number from top, and the last number from bottom, the second column. So based on this, we can say that M is equivalent to 1 and E is equivalent to 2. Let's look at mete again. So we have 1 and 2, and now we know that E is equivalent to 2. So 1, 2, 5, 2, we can replace 2 in this case by E, but 5 in this case is replaced by T. So in this case, 5 is equivalent to T. Now also we have ME is equivalent to 1, 2, and we can see that it is available also in Ömer, and we can know from this case that 6127 is also 1, 2 is available, so we have ME that is equivalent to this number. So 6 is replaced by and 7 is replaced by R. So let's have a look on 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this case 1, 2 is replaced by ME, and the other two letters VA will be replaced by 3 and 4. So V is 3 and 4 is A. So now what's requested from us is Vero. So we have V is replaced by 3, E is replaced by 2, and R is replaced by 7, and is replaced by 6. And this is the replacement which is, or the correct answer which is given in the option D. Here we need to confirm which letter is replaced by which number, or what is the correct substitute, and based on this substitute we can get the answer. The next question is a diagram question, or among the diagram questions. We have different diagrams and, with some numbers inside and some numbers represented outside. So 4 and 64, 3 and 81. So the triangle has 4 in the center and 64 outside. What is the relationship between 4 and 64? 4 to power 3, that's equal to 64, and 3 to power 4, that is also equal to 81. But what is 3 in this case? We have 3 angles for the triangle, and how about the rectangle or the square? We have 4 angles as well. So according to this, then what is requested is the represented number from the diagram on the right, or the figure on the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles, and the number in the center is 2, so 2 to power 5, that's equal to 32. And this is the answer. Based on the geometric properties of the figures, we can find the relationship of number in the center to the power of the count of the angles or the sides of the figure. Again, a type of question that comes frequently on the exam If we look, we have a scale, a question based on the scale. We have the two sides of the scale, and the scale is balanced actually, or in a balanced state. So we have three of these scales. The first one, we have two triangles equal to one circle and one square. If we replace these diagrams or figures by variables, it will be easy. So let's say the triangle equals to x, and the circle equals to y, and the square equals to z. So according to this, 2x equals to y plus z. Here it is not multiplication. We do not say a circle times square. It is actually a summation. It is a weight, so it is sum up. The second diagram or figure here equals to x plus z equals 3y plus x, according to our replacement of variables. We can cancel x with x here. So z equals to 3y. So what's requested from us is the third figure of the diagram. We have 3y plus z equals, because we have three circles plus one square, so this one equals to what? Let's try to replace from the previous equation. Z equals to 3y, so we can take z plus z equals to 2z, and this is a possible answer. So that means 2 squared. So this is a possible answer, which is B. This is the correct answer in this case. And this is the answer. Again, we have IQ and logic questions, one of these questions. Again, a scale question. So the scale here, or these scales here, are in the balanced states. So we need to get, based on the given scales, we need to get the division of triangle over circle, or triangle divided by circle. So the first one, we have two triangles equal to circle plus square, and the second one, we have a triangle plus a square equals to 3 circles plus a triangle. So we can replace these diagrams by variables. So let triangle equals to x, and circle equals to y, and square equals to z. Based on this, we get from the first scale 2x equals to y plus z, and from the second scale we can get x plus z equals to 3y plus x. From the second scale here, we can cancel these x's together, and we will get z equals to 3y. What's requested is triangle divided by circle. That means x over y according to our variables. So what we need to do, we need to substitute the value of z from the second scale in the equation of the first scale. So 2x equals to y plus 3y. That leads us to 2x equals to 4y. And here we need to divide over y, in this case, to get y over x. So that is equal exactly to 4 over 2, or 2 as a final answer. This question may be asked in different ways. Maybe y over x will be asked, or z over x, or x over z, or any possible way. You should expect any possible way of among those. Another question we have here, it's also a logic question. Without even writing the question, we can understand what is requested here. We have the circle, and if it is rotated clockwise by 2070 degrees, what will be the result among these figures? So we have the rotation degree 2070. If we divide it by 360 for each cycle, or for each rotation, complete rotation, We have 360, the first rotation, 720, the second, 440, the third, and the fourth, 1800. Then we have 270 degrees for the fifth movement or rotation. Well, instead of 270, we can replace it, instead of clockwise 270, to counterclockwise by 90. It's the same thing. This is a complement. And we can do that. This is easier for us. We can do this on the exam. So 270 clockwise or 90 degrees counterclockwise. So what will happen? Let's check this point. It will rotate by 90 degrees counterclockwise, and according to this, the filled circle will move to a new position, and the empty circle in this case will move to the next location. We need to specify those from the figures. The first one is not correct. The third one also is incorrect, cannot be. The fifth one, and the second one. So the filled circle will come to the place of the empty one here. So it could be not the second one. It can be the last one, E, because it should come in the place of the empty one currently in this question. So in such questions, we should know that if we have like a rotation of, let's say, 370 degrees clockwise, it is actually 10 counterclockwise. And based on this, we can apply the same concept. 270, for example, clockwise is exactly the same 90 degree counterclockwise, and makes the answer quite easier for us in this case.